Hi everyone, this is Men's here, playing the Tier 8 Chinese Premium Medium Tank, the Type 59, on Siegfried Line. Now, for kind of like a heavy medium close range tank like this, I am going to be going to the E6 F6 spot that I like to go to in some of my heavier tanks. Only because that's a really important spot, because you can move out to help the field in the center of the map, but more importantly, you help kind of secure the town for your team by stalling the enemy if you have enough support. So while the Type 59 isn't exactly the fastest tank in the world, I'm gonna try to go through the little shortcut here, and hopefully I don't get shot by anything too quickly from the field if I get spotted. Looks like my team is mainly going to go in the 8 line, which usually does not really turn out very well. I find attacking through the middle of the town, and especially near the 9 and 0 lines, doesn't really help out because it's not exactly the most important areas over there. Sorry, I had a phone call there, but as you see here, you can get some quick shots on people who don't really know about the little archways. You don't want to stick out there too long, only because you will take damage eventually. But your main goal from setting up here is, I guess, prevent the enemy from pushing into the town. You really just want to pin them on the outside, that way you have a bunch of these flanking routes to play with. Just want to keep my hull angled. And let's see if I can't get around this guy. Thank you for the track. There's that low behind me. Just want to keep your funnel armor towards the person shooting you. Let's see, he's not even going to aim at me at all. There's a tiger over here somewhere. Pretty much once you get rolling though, you just want to keep applying the pressure as much as you can. Okay, so we have plenty of people back near our base. And even though the type's not very good at attacking at very far distances, I wasn't really gonna keep pushing at him any because I knew they were gonna die pretty early. Now, only light tanks left. I'm gonna see if they... Okay, one's near a base. Don't really want to go for them unless if the other one isn't seen fairly soon. I'd rather just sit here and get some cat points. But as you see though, by getting into that E6 spot, even though the enemy didn't really push, you really kind of pin the enemy in there if you, or better yet, 2 or 3 of your teammates are in there. Just because they can't really come around any of those corners in the 6 line, 5 line, 7 line, 8 line. It's really hard for enemies to push north or south, depending on which side you are. And you really can take a huge swath of the town and make it very difficult for them to get you out of it. Now, alternatively, if you don't get any support, it does kind of backfire on you, since if the enemy pushes into that road when you're pushing into it at the beginning, and they have more people than you, then unless if you can pull off some miracle, you're pretty much fucked. But at least in this match, it worked out pretty well. I definitely needed some credits, so I was happy to have that go my way. Just under 2,000 damage, and didn't really soak up a ton of damage, and I spotted a little bit too. But as you see, even without the mission reward, still made a decent profit. Type 59 being a tier 8 premium tank does make a decent amount of credits, especially since it can do a bit of damage if you get in matches like that where you don't have a ton of tough tanks armor wise to face. But anyway, thanks for watching my video. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel and check out my website, wotguru.com.